guys, welcome back to another episode of Vince of Gaming. Today I'm starting a brand new Let's Play on The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Now this is one of my favorite Zelda games of all time. It's up there with Wind Waker and Breath of the Wild. And I've been dying to get a chance to play this on the channel, so now that I'm finally getting to do it, it's pretty exciting. So sometimes I like to use my own name, but I'll just go with Link for this playthrough. Now, I played this game a lot as a kid, as a teenager, and now as an adult. And I pretty much know this game by the back of my hand. Like, I know where to go. There are some dungeons I do struggle with in this game. I struggle with the Ice Palace and Turtle Rock. Those are the two most hardest dungeons in the game for me. They are not fun to play at all. Alright, so we're waking up. Let's go outside. Oh yeah, and I also chose the Super Famicom borders on this side because I didn't want to go for just the black sides because I don't really like that. So right now, Zelda's stuck in Hyrule Castle. She's been imprisoned by the evil wizard Agahnim. And now we're on a journey to go save her. It's kind of weird. Link never had an uncle in any other Zelda game than this one. And I'm really curious as to what he was going to say about Zelda. Like, Zelda's my what? But he, like, passed out, unfortunately. Now, normally, I think you saw that I skipped getting the lantern at the house. Now, I didn't know this, but apparently you can get the lantern in Zelda's jail cell. And I only knew that up until recently. So there's a lot of new stuff that I'm learning about this game very recently. So, I mean, if you knew that, that's great. I did not know that. I'm pretty sure all the speedrunners that speedrun this game knew that. It is kind of weird how the lantern spawns in two different locations. You can either get it inside Link's house or Zelda's jail cell. Now, I will be skipping getting some of the dungeon map and the compass and all that because I don't really need that because I know my way around. I think the only time I'll ever need the dungeon map to look at is in Skull Woods, because that dungeon always trips me up. I'm kind of sad they didn't have any other borders to choose from that were Super Famicom themed, because I'm playing this on the SNES Classic as opposed to the original cartridge. I do have the original game, and I tried testing it with the game capture, with a different capture card I have actually. And it did not look good at all. It looked like garbage. And I don't want the picture to look very badly for you guys, so I just decided to play it on the SNES Classic. It's kind of like amazing how you can play this game on so many different platforms. You can play it on the original console, the Game Boy Advance, the Wii U Virtual Console, the 3DS Virtual Console. Like, there's so many different ways to enjoy this game. Alright, so another thing I didn't know is that you can kill this mace man with just 2 pots. So that's 1. And now here's the second blow. And he's dead. Like, I did not know that. That would have been very convenient to know when I was a kid. Alright, so we just rescued Zelda. And she's telling us about Agahnim, who's trapped. I don't know if it's Zelda's sisters or her maidens, but the maidens aren't here in this world with us right now. I love how in future Zelda games they kept this theme of breaking Zelda out of the castle. They did it again in Spirit Tracks, I believe, but I don't remember if any other Zelda game did it, so if you guys know, let me know down in the comments section below. I'd be interested to know. Alright, so we're just continuing forward, trying to get to the throne room, she said. I remember, I think this was the first Zelda game that I played that I beat as a kid. because I was horrible at games like these growing up, because I didn't understand how to, like, level up or go certain places, but I guess with time, my skills got better. So I was pretty happy the first time I beat this game. Alright, so... I always find some of these guards really annoying, because if you're just trying to avoid them, they'll spot you immediately and they'll just start attacking you. But lucky for me, the spin attack is the most overpowered move Link has, because the spin attack can do a lot of damage, which I didn't know about also. Alright, so now we're in the dark room areas. I never liked rooms like this. It always gave me a lot of, like, anxiety because I don't know what's ahead of me. And I don't normally use the lanterns because I pretty much know my way around here. Yeah, these snakes were in Zelda 1, if you remember. They were in the dungeons, but they looked a lot more primitive in that game. I was thinking of, like, which Zelda game I should play for the channel, and I know I was playing Wind Waker before, but I decided to take a break from it because my Pro Controller stopped working, unfortunately. So until I can get a new one, I'm a bit tight on money right now, but I will be completing that game. Alright, so one of these rats have the key. There we go. Yeah, otherwise if my Pro Controller wasn't broken, I would have kept playing Wind Waker. But it's been such a long time since I've sat down and recorded myself playing video games. Alright, so we're almost done with the dungeon here. This dungeon escape route is very easy to complete. It's not too difficult. It's a good tutorial. It's like a tutorial in disguise, pretty much. Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Alright. So this guy is a sage. I used to think he was a priest when I was growing up. Or maybe he is, because this is like a sanctuary we're in. But I always called it more of a church. So I won't be going to Kakariko Village to talk to the elder, because I don't really need to do that right now. I just want to play this game a lot more freely than I usually play it. I at least want to get to the Eastern Palace. Alright, so I might be dumb, but I just noticed that this Hyrule Field theme that I'm listening to right now is from the first Zelda game. Like, it took me almost my whole life to recognize that, which is pretty embarrassing, I know. I used to think that this theme started in this game. This Hyrule Field theme, I mean. I thought it originated in this game, but no, this is the Zelda 1 theme here. It just sounds a lot more different in the 16-bit style. So usually, Sahasrara, the elder that's in the caves here, will give me a special item that'll help me on my quest. But I don't really necessarily need to talk to him right away. I can just kind of breeze over him. And he'll give me the special item either way, so it doesn't really matter if I speak with him first or complete the Eastern Palace. Alright. Yeah, I didn't know that you could stun enemies with the boomerang and just walk through them. Like, I didn't really utilize a lot of the items in this game all too much. Alright, I think this is a good way to cap off the first episode. If you like what you saw, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. We'll be tackling the Eastern Palace. Remember to stay awesome and enjoy gaming. I'm out.